Hi, it's Jen Baderman, and I'm here again to share a card I made using the Fair Feathers set that just came out from Mama Elephant, along with the Creative Cuts die that's called Fair Feathers also. And first off, I pre-cut the feather and one of the Femi frames prior to the videotaping, and I'm going to emboss the one piece of feather um, onto this die cut, and I use what they call embossing magic from Inkadinkadoo, and it helps to keep that. There you could just see I just swiped it with that little pouch that's called embossing magic to keep that. What it does is it actually keeps the ink and the embossing powder in one place. And so when I stamped that right now, just like I did, that embossing magic has a little bit of powder in there. It kind of coats that cardstock surface, and that way my glitter or embossing powder, but I'm using the Zing Gold glitter, will stick only to that embossing ink. And then you can see I use a piece of paper and fold it in half. I just use my recycled paper for this purpose, and I save every piece of recycling paper that I'm gonna throw away. Instead, I recycle it and use it for this sole purpose to emboss, use the embossing powder on it. It's real slick, slides right in there for me, and I did make a little mess, but typically I don't make a lot of mess with my embossing powder that way. And I'm going to go ahead and take another one of my sheets of paper to place that underneath my project while I'm working here so you can see it better. Hard to see on my black mat there. And then I'm going to go ahead and heat it up, make it look pretty. Takes a little bit, but that embossing magic that I mentioned earlier has been my embossing go-to since forever, since I started stamping. And there I go. I have a feather embossed in pretty gold. And now my next step would be to stamp the little inkwell that comes in the stamp set. There you go. And I'm going to also stamp one of the little splatters next to the inkwell so that it looks like it's spilled a little bit. It's so cute. I love the little ink splatters. Chrissy and Angela did a great job with this set. I'll go ahead and stamp that splatter. Very simple color scheme with this card this time too. And I'm going to use my X-Acto knife and clip or make a slit in that inkwell to allow my feather to just kind of sit inside there, make it look like it's actually just resting inside that inkwell. Very nice. Fits in perfect. It kind of just naturally lifts up. You don't have. I don't even know if I'll use pop tape behind it to keep it lifted, because you can see on my finished card that it is somewhat lifted, and I did not use pop tape on that one. Now I'm going to use some copy paper that I just cut to size, and I'm going to rumple it up a little bit, make it look like it's been rolled up many times, and to give it the kind of effect that looks, so you can have some of it look from viewing the card in the front, have it look like it's actually somewhat rolled up. I left it a little smaller on one side. You can see it's kind of rolled up a little bit more loose on the left side. I thought that would be better than simply just rolling it into one perfect little roll. Just give it a little bit off-kilter look, which is what I like. If you hear my little girl playing in the background, they're outside my window in the snow. It snowed last night. Yay! Would have liked to see it after Thanksgiving, but it snowed last night. So yeah, we had a very excited little girl. going out and sledding for a little bit in their backyard. Okay, and then I went ahead and added another splatter onto the paper. There was a little break in there. My phone decided to fall down while I was videotaping, so thank goodness for editing programs. All right, well, it looks pretty good. And I'm going to go ahead and use my go-to for every card. I use pop tape almost on every card. It's very rare that I don't use pop tape. I really wish I would have invented it. It is my favorite thing of all time. I'm going to go ahead and add that to the back, give the card even more dimension. Now I really can't mail it unless I put it in some standard flat rate box. Okay, there we go. Adding it a background of black to kind of help pop that ink well and splatters of ink up a little bit. And then, of course, the white base, which I think really makes my white paper pop. So very simple, neutral color scheme, but I really liked how it turned out. Thanks for watching the video today. Be sure to stop by mamaelephantblog.com again. Thanks. Bye.